What's a happening, YouTube? How is everyone? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's doing good. I am here with a pendulum reading today. I was going to do it live, and I tried it live on Facebook, and the people that were on there were not asking questions, so I just sat there, so I felt really stupid, to be honest. So I just wrote down some questions that I thought a lot of you might need answered. So let's get started. I'm going to move you down just a little bit. I'd like to put my arm down if I can this time. That means I'd have to move you way down. Okay, let me move this out of the way. These are my questions. Let me set this here. See if that's better. Oh, that's much better. For those that haven't seen me use my pendulum, can you show them yes, please? Can you show them no? Oh, my arm still shakes. There we go. There we go, that's better. Can you show them maybe? Goes in a circle. There we go. And can you stop, please? My arm kind of covers it. Or maybe I need to sit over here. Let me sit this way. So when we get started. Okay, so the first question I have is, and this is going to be you, not me. Am I fulfilling my life purpose? Kind of. See, it's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it's going that way. Let me turn on light. Ooh, that's bright. Maybe that will help, though. Can you, now, am I serving my life purpose? Kind of. Am I on the right path? And that's a yes. Am I going to get a promotion? No. Will I get a new job? No. Am I at the right job, the job I'm supposed to be at? Yes, that's a yes. So, okay, we're going to move on to love questions. Does he or she love me? No. Will he or she heal and come into my life? No. Are we meant to be together? Yes. Will my family come together and become strong again? No. Will my business take off and be successful? So if you're starting a business, that's a strong yes, very strong yes. Will what is happening in my life right now help create the strength of my business? No. So if you have something going on, it's not going to help. Will I get pregnant? No. Will I adopt a child? That's a strong no. Wait. No, that's a strong no. Will we get married? No. Should I marry the person I am thinking of? Yes. But we won't get married? It's hard because there's a lot of people watching this, so but no. Is it due to fear? Is it because we don't believe in it? Yes. Some people really think that marriage ruins a relationship. That's not it, though. Is it due to money? Due to money. Does someone have more money than the other person? Yes. And that makes one of them fear getting married. Is that because they think that the other person is using them for money? No. Will somebody lose the money if they get married? Gotcha. Somebody will, like maybe your spouse died or something, and you'll lose that money if that's the case. Maybe. That's just an example. Okay, so, should I buy a house? Yes. Will I get the house I want? Yes. Should I move? No. Should I move out of the state I live in? No. Move out of the country? No. So if you're thinking about moving, the answer is no. Will I have more success here in the state that I live in? Yes. Will me staying here in the state help change the way the state is ran? Yes. Okay. Will the truth in my situation come to the light? That's a strong kind of. Is that a kind of? Maybe. No, that's a... Yeah, it's kind of. No, I don't know. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, they're saying I don't know. Sorry. Takes me a minute. And then I asked, will justice be served if you're wanting justice in your situation in 1 month? 2 months? 3 months? 3 months. So what is this? So September, October, November is when you're saying? October? In October, because they're still counting this month. Or, you know, my... And then, this, and I don't want everybody to get, like, really upset or really, you know, I don't want a backlash on this or, you know, there's always free will, so this can change, but I wanted to know, is Trump or Biden going to win the president? Trump. Is that correct? Yes. Is that going to cause this country a lot of riots and, like, a lot of backlash? Yes. Is it going to cause so much upheaval that it's going to really cause a war? Yes. So and I'm not saying not to vote for Trump. I don't discuss my political views. I will say that I'm not voting this year because I don't feel like I don't feel like I should vote. I mean, I just put it that way. I do want to, but I am really worried about that. I'm worried about how people are going to react. I guess I can do this up now. I am really worried about how people are going to react to the winner of the presidency. I just want to remind everybody, and this is just my opinion, and I don't want to upset anybody or lose any of my subscribers because of it. But, you know, we're taught from an early age to respect our elders and to respect people. And we definitely were taught to respect our president. And so even if we don't like him or whoever wins, we still need to show respect, because by us, by the way that we're acting in the world, we're also making our country look, kind of just ridiculous. I mean, people that are, driving around with "F you, Donald Trump" and all this stuff, he is the president of the United States. We may not like that, but we need to definitely respect it. Me personally, I think that we need to come up with a different system than having a president. I think that we need to do things a lot differently in this world. If you know my history and if you know me a little bit, I believe there's so much corruption in this world now that there's no honest person that is that we can rely on. And when it comes to this type of stuff, I think that we need to come up with a new system to where not, well, and I know that, like, say, Trump, he's not allowed to make decisions without, people voting on it and stuff like that. But we're living in a world that the technology is so advanced that not even we understand how advanced it is. We're living in a world that money is so important to everyone because everybody wants to have everything right now. And we want to outdo our neighbors and our friends. And we think because our friend that, is a president of his company, a multi-billion dollar company, and he has a big house and, they have, or not him, he or she has a big house, and they drive the fanciest cars, and they have, a home in Florida, one in Wyoming, and one in, Texas, and they have a camper that's bigger than our, some of our homes, and, they have boats and, timeshares and all that stuff. Well, you know what? A person like that makes that much money, okay, that's understandable. But a person that, and I'm just using this as an example, not saying that, when I say these careers don't make it, a lot of money. I don't know how much they make, and I'm just using it as an example. But like, say, a teacher. I do know a teacher, as much as they do and as hard as they work, and, they're teaching our children, and they're teaching us if we're going to college or, so on. They don't make as much money as what they should. These people that make billions of dollars, that should be cut, and then they should be paying teachers and, like nurses and doctors make, plenty of money if you live in your means and whatever. But there's a lot of people that, even the people that work at McDonald's, they should be able to work there because they work their asses off. They should be able to work there and be able to pay the rent, to be able to live a decent life. $10 an hour for somebody to work is not even close to being enough money for anybody. And then they wonder why people turn to, crimes, to like selling drugs or, something like that, because people have to make a living. They have to be able to afford to have a house, to feed their children, to feed themselves, drive a car, to, whatever else. To pay the electric bill. The electric bills are outrageous. So, we just really need to come together as, a country, and, as the United States, come together, all of us, and figure out a way for this all to work instead of us all fighting against each other and using racism as an excuse to start wars and to hate each other. And, to me, when I see a person, I don't even see their color of their skin. What I see is how you treat another human being, how if you have unconditional love and you're, giving that to people, you could be Mexican, you could be white, you could be black, who knows? Like me, my mom was full Native American, and my dad is, we're Spanish. You would never know that when you look at me. I'm white as shit. And I have more blood in being Indian and Spanish than I do anything, and nobody would know that from me. And you wouldn't know it from looking at my dad. My dad's white as shit, but my grandfather is, he's dark, and and so on. And my mom, you would look at her and she was a beautiful Indian woman. You could tell. And then you looked at, my brother and I. My brother, you can kind of tell, but with me, you would never know. So, it's hard for, I've never understood racism. I don't believe in that. I believe everyone is beautiful in their own way. If you're tall, if you're short, if you are overweight, if you're skinny, or, whatever it is, everyone is so beautiful. But you know what makes a person not beautiful is what's inside and what we put out into the world, how we treat other people. Do you hurt people and you just don't care? Do you steal from people? Do you use them? Do you manipulate them? Do you treat somebody bad because something that you've done, or the people that are out to hurt people just on purpose, that lie and deceive, and they seek revenge on people, stuff like that. That's when the world becomes really ugly. And you know what? And in the world that is so ugly and so dark right now, it is up to us to really, really start doing everything with unconditional love, with really promoting love and kindness and peace. I know it's been going on a long time, but maybe we need to go back, to the 60s, to the peace-loving days, to, people smoking dope and free love and whatever it takes, to make this world not what it is right now. I mean, I'm a type of person that I'm empathetic, and I am a strong empath, very, very strong. So it like drains me instantly when I go around people, because their negativity and they're sucking the energy out of me. And, I can feel Sue's emotions, happy. So if and then all of a sudden Joe will walk in and he's pissed off, and I can feel his anger. And then I have Elizabeth over here that's sad because her boyfriend broke up with her, or because and then I'm feeling my own sadness. Like my mom just died, and I'm really struggling with that. And then it's things aren't going all the way I planned in my life, which unfortunately that's the way life goes. I understand that, but I'm a really driven person. I really want to succeed, and I don't mean money-wise. I want to succeed. I want to succeed in the things that I want to accomplish, and I want to find that perfect person like everybody else that's going to really treat me good, and, and understand me, and really appreciate who I am, and not try to change me, and not view me differently because of the way I look or dress, or the things I think that, my own beliefs and whatever else. I find now that the more spiritual I am, and the more people find out about my gifts and stuff like that, that a lot of people refuse to almost be my friend because of their religious beliefs. And I'm like, that's fine, but I don't judge you on yours, so don't judge me on mine. And the thing is or they think I'm evil, or everything I do is for the devil, like when I read tarot cards and stuff. And I mean, because one religious group, or because that was taught, or whatever, I don't even know what really has been said besides it's the devil, which is far from the truth, because you're looking at a person that is so connected to the divine that it's crazy. But I will admit, I'm very connected to the devil too, because I'm a human being. I am imperfect. I am not ever going to be perfect. I don't strive to be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I have my faults. Yeah, I do. I'm just like anybody else. I make mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I talk about my addictions. I've had many of addictions. I've struggled with addiction my entire life. And I probably, no matter what, once you have an addiction problem, and I'm talking like mine were like drugs and alcohol and negative thoughts. And, at one time I had a shopping addiction because I was trying to fulfill like whatever I tried to escape from, I feel it was something else. And that's something I will struggle with for the rest of my life. And so people can judge me and, talk, because a lot of people talk about me, and which I don't care. I am upfront. I'm human. I'm a real person. I don't sugarcoat shit. I love people. I am kind. I am giving. I am generous. I go out of my way to help people. I treat people the way I want to be treated. And unfortunately, I didn't never get that in return. I get people being jealous of me, to the point where they try to sabotage my life, my businesses, my relationships. I mean, I have met every evil, dark person in this world, and they've all really affected my life in so many ways. But what they don't realize is, okay, yeah, at that time you might hurt me in a certain way, or you might hinder my growth a little bit, but that only makes me work harder, and only makes me see the world the way I'm supposed to see it, and it only makes me stronger. And I'll tell you, I'm a strong person. I've been through it all. I mean, not all, because I'm still going through it, but when you have gifts like me, and you're an empath, and you're psychic, and all that good stuff, we have to go through so much, because we have to, obviously we are all supposed to fill our life purpose, but some people don't believe in that. So, and that's more power to them. But I am one that believes that. I know what my life purpose is. And I have to go through so many, battles, and so much ups and downs, and so much, deception and hate and anger, and, unfortunate things that have happened to me in my life, that because I have to be this goddess, this warrior that's not afraid to go to battle, because, I'm here to battle for myself and for other people, and to change this world and make it more of a loving place. And I don't know if that makes sense, but we need to really start trying to not focus on hate, try not to focus on politics. We all know that politics are corrupt. I mean, there's nothing honest about them. And, I hate to say that, because I don't like to even bring that up. But if you meet one honest politician, then, definitely let me know, because they're not. They are paid. They are there to do what they want. They don't think about the working class people. They don't care. They only care about what they want to bring into this world, how much money they can make, what will make them money, what will make this country money. But they don't look at it in a position of, is this really a justifiable way to make money? Is this really an honest way to make money? Are we really being right? Are we really being honest? Are we really giving the human people a fair shot at life? No. No, 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 no. That's the answer, flat out. Like prison. Prison's a prime example. Yes, people commit crimes. Yes, should they get punished? Yes. Should they be locked away in prison, in cages, which for years and years and years? What is that solving? Is that because they won't commit another crime? Well, once they get out of prison, they go right back to what they're doing. We're spending all this money on prison systems, making other people money, and making, like, judges and everybody money. That's what it comes down to. They make money. But the people that are being put in prison, a lot of them shouldn't even be there. Really, if you think about it, we're putting children in there for the rest of their lives. Children that don't know right from wrong. Well, maybe it's because the parents and the society on the outside didn't teach them right from wrong. Sure, if somebody kills somebody, they should be punished. But maybe we should come up with a punishment that rehabilitates these people, that teaches them new like life skills, new ways of thinking, brings not just religion into their life, but actually brings, spiritual stuff, makes them, understand, helps them go, helps people, and, and we work with the higher above to make and create these people to be beautiful, loving people. No, instead, we lock them up like animals, which I hate that term, because I don't even believe in locking up animals. And they sit in there, and they're around all these people. They're angry. They're freaking horny. I hate to say that, but they are. These are human. We have human needs. We feed them garbage for food, so they're not eating nutritious food. And I don't care who says, well, they go by this guideline. No, it's shit. I've been in jail, and I'll tell you, every time I'd eat that food, it would make me sick. I literally would shit my pants. And I hate to say that on camera, but I would, because it was so disgusting. And so whatever they made it out of would just, go through my body so rapidly and just screw it all up. That we need to, but the thing is the prison systems make so much money, and so many people gain from those prison systems and locking these people up. But are we really locking up the right people? We have judges that are customers of the drug dealers that go buy cocaine or go buy, whatever they're buying from them, and they're doing that. But these are the same judges that are throwing these people in prison. And let me tell you, that happens, because it happens all the time here in Wyoming. My stepdad had friends when I was a kid he had two he had two people that were judges in Wyoming that he went to school with, were still friends with, and every weekend they were all over playing poker and snorting cocaine all night partying. But then on Monday morning they were throwing people in prison for doing the same thing. So, we need to get our rights and wrongs, figured out, because just because you're a judge doesn't give you the right to do that. We had a judge that ran drug court, which is a big thing here in Wyoming, and that judge had been caught like numerous times trying to buy cocaine. So how can that judge be sitting up there handing down these punishments to these people and these dealers and stuff when she's on the weekend is out buying cocaine and snorting cocaine all night, and probably going to work snorting it, not stopping. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. We have two different ways of thinking here. I didn't mean to bring this all up, but I think it's just really important, so I'm just gonna go for it. It's just something that's been really bugging me. But the purpose of it all is that, we need, us as the citizens and, as Americans, we need to come together. Instead of rioting, instead of picketing shit, we need to really, maybe go out and smoke some weed out in the, nature and chill out. Everybody kind of take a chill pill, because, weed to me is it's naturally grown. It's, obviously the higher above, God himself created it, so why wouldn't we all? And Wyoming's a state for that. They won't legalize it here, but it's legal everywhere else. But if you get caught with it, you're driving through or something, you're going to jail. That's a way to make money. It's just a way to make money. If they were smart, they would legalize it, because they could actually really benefit from it. People that are sick that need it would benefit from it. And it helps the economy. I mean, it's a freaking amazing what it's done for Colorado. I don't know about the other states, but when I read the statistics and I'm hearing that kids don't have to pay for their school lunches because of the economy being so good and the money that it's provided, that people aren't having to be embarrassed to apply for free lunch, because people can't afford it. So we need to come together. We need to quit stressing and arguing about who is a shitty president, because no matter who's in there, they're going to be a shitty president, because they're not going to be able to please us all. They're going to do things that we don't like, and we're going to all be pissed off. Plus, if we didn't vote them in, then we don't even give them a chance. And I think that's just crazy. That person's trying to do a job. Who in the hell would want to be president? I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't make it one day. I'd probably have a nervous breakdown because of all the crap they have to put up with, I mean, we need to really, really stop and think and stop, making this life so difficult and so angry and so hateful and people killing people and, I mean, we really need changes. I mean, and that's, why the universe is really, really sending light workers like me and like so many other people down, giving us these responsibilities of, speaking out and pushing our beliefs and trying to show people what love and kindness and what it can create compared to what the darkness and hate and anger creates, if that makes sense. So, well, anyways, that was my rant for the day. So I'm sorry. I hope that you enjoyed the pendulum reading. Do you want to say goodbye? Yep. Do you want to say anything else? Yep. That means love you more than the whole world. Yep, watch. Woo! So that is a very, very, very important message right there. And that means that they love everyone. People that have committed crimes, killed people, everything. We're all loved no matter what. We all make mistakes. We need to remember that. Much love to all of you. Please, please, please have a great day. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I usually don't go on these big old rants about stuff, but it's just something that I felt, or, maybe kind of spirit kind of pushed me towards it, but I'm just really tired of seeing this world be so dark and hateful. And, I want to be a person that feels comfortable going outside my home without feeling like I need to avoid people or I'm afraid that somebody's going to, hurt me or, just be mean, I guess, So, much love. Oh, and one more thing, wait. If you're one of those people that date, you're nice to somebody, trying to be in a relationship, and then you get what you want from that person and then you never talk to them again, stop being that way. You don't treat people that way. Sorry, my friend really was upset yesterday, and I've had that happen to me also, and it's just really heartbreaking. And we don't treat people that way. People aren't there for you to use for your pleasures. Peace.